Hey, what's up, y'all? I know it looks like I'm in Texas. I know it looks like I'm drenched, so excuse me. I am drenched. But I just got finished my nature run. And, I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to be quick. I'm starting now. I just want to tell everybody on here, it's not over for you, and this is just thoughts that were coming in my mind as I was running today. And I know a lot of us, we're in a place in our life that we think is over, right? We think that our best days are behind us. Our best moments are behind us. We think the greatest version of ourselves are behind us. And I want to tell you, there's a version of you that you haven't even met yet. There's a version of you that's greater than anything you've ever been through, than anything you ever been in your life. And I just want to tell you that you're not done. You're not. I don't care what circumstances are telling you. I don't care what opinions are telling you. I don't care what reality is showing you. I want you to know that you're not done. It is not over for you. As long as you got breath in your body, as long as you got a little bit of hope and faith, right? Those are the two ingredients that we can never lose. As long as you got a little bit of belief in yourself, I want you to understand that it's not over for you. If you have a heartbeat, it is not over for you. Okay? If you're able to see the sunrise today, it is not over for you. If you're able to watch this live right now, it is not over for you. So I want you to please understand that, because so many of us, we give ourselves a death sentence. We tell ourselves that nothing will ever be better. And then we start to operate like that. We tell ourselves that we will never be happy again. And then we start to operate like that. I get it. I know it's hard, man, when you're going through your hardest times. I know it's hard when storm after storm, flood after flood, setback after setback, and you're praying, it seems like nothing is happening. But it's the reason it says, let your prayers never cease to keep praying, even when you can't see it, because faith is when you believe it, even when you can't see it, and you cannot give up on yourself. I believe as long as you have life, God has not given up on you, and God will never give up on you. People might have gave up on you. Your job might have gave up on you. Your friends might have gave up on you. Your relationships might have gave up on you. But one thing that you cannot do is give up on yourself. And I know it's tough. I know it's easier said than done. I know you want to find every reason, and the reasons are valid. The excuses are valid. I get it. But you cannot give up on yourself, because I want you to understand you're a choice away from a new beginning. You're a new day, a new moment from a new life. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. It reminds me of my run today. I remember 3 weeks ago, I couldn't even finish like a half a mile. Now I just ran 3 because I never gave up on myself. I pushed through the hard times. I prayed through the hard times. I prayed through my season, because I know if I plant the seeds with faith, I know if I plant the seeds with hope, I know if I plant the seeds with perseverance, I know if I plant the seeds with endurance, and I know if I plant those seeds eventually, maybe not on my time, maybe not when I want it to come, the harvest is going to take place. The harvest is going to take place. So my friend that you're watching this right now, I just want to tell you, do not give up, because when you give up, it's over. Stop giving yourself a death sentence and give yourself a life experience. Speak life into your life. I don't care if you don't even believe it. Speak life into your life. Tell yourself every morning, I am healed. Tell yourself every morning, I am great. You got to stop operating like you ain't created by a great God. You got to stop operating as if God's greatness doesn't flow through you. Some of you believe the lies too much. You believed it. You believe what people told you. You believe what this world told you. And I want to tell you right now, man, you got to get rid of those lies, those thoughts that are coming in your head. The greatest war is here, right? I tell you that all the time. And you sit there and believe it. I know it's tough, but you got to speak life into your life. You got to. Because if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Who are you waiting on? Me to press live and speak to your life? There ain't no guarantee that I'm going to come on live. Who are you waiting for? Somebody to tell you that you're great? You already been given those things. And I want you to understand that. So I know on this live, I know some of you can come up with so many reasons, say, Trent, you don't understand, you don't understand. I don't understand, but I do understand this. Your life isn't over. Never let your struggle make you think that. I know your setback was major, but so can be your comeback. Your life is not over. Never let your struggle make you think that. I know that setback was major. I know that loss was major, but so can be your comeback. Today, right now, as I get off this live, today is your redemption season. It's time for you to redeem yourself. It's your redemption season. It's your growth season. It's your harvest season. But it's time for you to redeem yourself. It ain't about other people. It ain't about proving it to somebody else. It's about proving it to yourself. And if you feel like, Trent, I can't, I challenge you today to prove yourself wrong. I challenge you today to prove yourself wrong. If you say, Trent, I will never be, I challenge you to prove yourself wrong. Because the greatest limitations is not external. The greatest limitation is not what somebody's saying about you on social media. The greatest limitation is not your circumstances. The greatest limitation is you. So many of us, we want to fulfill life, but we live in a limited mindset. So many of us, we want greatness, but we live in average. All right? So it's time for you to not give up on yourself, because your life isn't over. Your story isn't finished. Yeah, these chapters might be terrible. These chapters might suck. These chapters might not make sense. These chapters might be unfair. But you still hold the pen. You still are the author of your life. You still are the narrator of your life. You still are that, and God is the ultimate, right? The ultimate publisher of your life. And I want you to understand this. You can literally change your life, change your situation by speaking life into your life and doing the things that bring you peace, doing the things that bring you joy, doing the things that bring you happiness, doing the things that bring you fulfillment. And stop wasting time on your sad story. Stop wasting time allowing this pain to become your identity. Right? The pain was meant to last for a moment. The pain was meant to last for a season. But some of us, we adopted that pain as our identity. Some of us, we adopted that losses as our identity. Some of us, we adopted that hard season as our identity. Your heart will heal. Your tears will dry. This storm will end. I promise you that. This storm will come to an end. I have never seen a storm that lasts forever unless we create our own storms. I have never seen a storm in the history of life that lasts forever. Storms come, storms go, but you know what can stay? Your faith. You know what can stay? How you show up for your life. Because if you're expecting somebody else to do it for you, if you're expecting somebody else to believe in you, if you're expecting somebody else to heal you, if you're expecting somebody else to change you, my friend, you might be waiting for a lifetime. It is time for you to give it to yourself. And then you don't need no major thing. Maybe it's going out in nature and going for a walk. That's giving it to yourself. Maybe it's praying. That's giving it to yourself. Maybe it's taking a day off. That's giving it to yourself. Maybe it's expressing your emotions and what you're going through. That's giving it to yourself. And I want to tell you this, man, there is nothing wrong with you because of what you're going through. Please understand that every soul that's watching this right now, every soul that you meet in this world is always going to go through something, going through something, or went through something. That is 3 facts about life. Every single soul that walks the face of this earth has went through something, is going through something, or will go through something. And I want to tell you, you are not what you go through. You are what you grow through. You are not what you experience in life. It's what you do with those experiences that determine your life. Stop allowing that setback, stop allowing that loss to define your life and let it refine your life. What does that mean, Trent? It changes you in a positive way. It grows your faith. It grows your hope. It grows your strength. It grows your courage. That's what it means. It is time for you to stop allowing these things to become your identity and say, you know what? This was a chapter in my life, but I promise you this, just because I have a terrible chapter, I'm not going to allow it to keep me from writing a great story. Just because you have a bad chapter, it doesn't have to stop you from writing a great story. But some of you stay stuck on the chapter and you never finish the story of your life that God has for you. That God has for you. And I understand we all have situations and problems. I get it. But you don't have to surrender to your pain, man. Make your pain surrender to you. You ain't got to surrender to your setback. Make your pain surrender to you. If you surrender your life to Christ, then you should not be surrendering your life to things on this earth. Facts. You should not be surrendering your life to pain, opinions. You should not be giving up on yourself because it's disrespect to give up on your life. And I know that might seem pretty tough. I know that might seem pretty hard, pretty harsh. Like, Trent, man, you're bringing it too real this morning. But these are messages I'm telling myself as I'm telling you. Because you only get one of these. One of these. And you got to start living like it, man. Stop living as if you are weak when you're not. And it's okay to experience bad moments. I know social media has convinced you that everybody's life is perfect. I know social media has convinced you that everybody got it figured out. I know social media has convinced you that people are great parents and everybody's relationship is perfect and everybody's doing the best with their life. That is a highlight reel that we are allowing to cause suffering in our life. Every single person is trying to figure out this thing called life. Every single person. So just because you're experiencing things, you have arguments in your relationships, you have setbacks, you have things in your life, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. A lot of those things are in place to build. If you allow everything in your life to build you, man, if you allow everything in your life to build you that's trying to break you, growth is going to happen. If you allow everything in your life to create the strength in your life that's trying to make you give up on your life, growth is going to happen. The reason why I got so much confidence and belief in myself is not because I was born with it. It's because I decided not to give up and surrender to my moments of struggle and pain, and I pushed through. And every time that I pushed through, it built some type of courage in me, some type of strength in me, some type of faith in me that lets me know I am stronger than my struggles, that lets me know I'm stronger than my limitations, that lets me know I'm stronger because you know why? I serve a God that's stronger than anything in this world. He that is in me is stronger than anything that is in this world. So I got to stop living like I don't serve a great king. I got to stop living like I don't have access to power. I got to stop living like that. But some of us, we stay in situations that's not good for our life. Some of us, what we do, we stay in things that are literally stealing the joy from our life, and we get discouraged and like, oh man, life isn't for me. Nothing is happening for me. But we stay in these situations. I want to tell you this, and I'm going to leave. Stop complaining about the things you aren't willing to change. If you're complaining about it and it's that bad, you got to change it. If you don't change it, don't complain about what you get, because nothing's going to change if you don't make changes. I love you. I appreciate you. Happy Thursday. Let's get it. Take your life to the next level. Share this if you feel this. Save this video if you need a reminder. I probably watch this myself when I need my reminders, because there's more to your life. Stop giving up on yourself. All right? Speak life into your life. I love you, baby. Let's